Y'all ready for a little love and happiness? Yeah! Go get tickets to see it out ring, because I don't sing. But I did recently lose 100 pounds. Nice clap. I see y'all had a little weight trouble yourself. You know how large you gotta be to lose 100 pounds? Still be fat? How much work I gotta do? I was so big I stopped a bullet. I got shot on April Fool's Day. Do you know how hard it is to call for help on April Fool's Day? I called 911 Flavor Flav answered the phone. I called my mom. I don't have time for the shower. Damn, it's 1:30 in the damn morning. April Fool's your ass. I'm 75 damn years old. How can I have a damn heart attack? April Fool's your ass. Click. Then all the questions, paperwork I had to fill out. Had to give references, blood type. Sir, you have any weapons of mass destruction in the car? Any Skittles? Oh, look down, I got guilty. I got some iced tea in the car. I got a hoodie in the trunk. White people, y'all can laugh. We just ate somebody's face last week. Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
Yeah, I saw the cannibal.
Hey, he's got cable. Then the detective asked me, he said, Mr. Greene, why didn't you run? I ain't ran since the 3rd grade. But in my mind, I had to think, what if I do run? I take off running, real slow. This song didn't even chase me. He got on the phone. He called his girl. Yeah, I was about ready to kill this boy. He's big boy. He started running. What, did you catch him? No, he right in front of me. I mean, he's moving, but he ain't. I was trying to run, but because of gravity fighting against my body and the G-force pressing, wow, my Achilles tore my whole damn hamstring out. He got charged with nothing. Never laid a hand on me. Glad to be out here in California, though. Give it up for y'all, California. Yes, I am a crowd favorite, they say. If there's any women over the age of 37, I have a card, too. I'm a starving comedian. I'll be waiting right outside. I mean, I just now found out before I went on stage that possibly they're taking all the funny away from my comedy. Supposedly I allegedly test positive for performance-enhancing drugs. not a snitch, but there's a lot of comedians out back right now taking performance-enhancing drugs. You sign up for a class, give somebody a check to come down on stage in front of everybody, you're gonna need some performance-enhancing drugs. I work at Camp Pendleton. Any Marines in the house tonight? None? All right. Buy him a drink. If you know a Marine, buy him a drink. But y'all say some stupid, y'all cutting hair. There's always a Marine that looks at me and says, "Are you a Marine?" I know I'm sexy. I know I've lost a little weight, but there is nothing about my physique that I feel taxpayers should feel comfortable. I mean, really, do you feel, if I'm a Marine, do you feel the borders are safe? I mean, I'm working so hard at this comedy to get out of the country because it ain't safe. I mean, if you're in a foxhole battling somebody and you look over at one of your fellow Marines and they look like me, you holding an AR-57 and a 9mm, I got them sub sandwich and a napkin.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Allen G Moser, and I want to say thank you for showing up. That's right, for another installment of Inside the Laughter. And tonight we have a lineup that is like no other. We have my boy that's coming right now, Mr. Al Greene. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Too,
you had a great set tonight. Let's have a seat, man.
All right now.
And so the first thing I wanted to ask you was, I'm sure your fans are wanting to know is, how'd you get into comedy?
Man, I've always been like that class clown, you know, on the verge of getting in trouble and funny.
Right.
I was getting in trouble.
Okay.
You know, but when I moved to California in 2010, I was amazed that they had like comedy classes. And I was like, wow. So I took a comedy class. I went to Tale of Comedy. Let me plug that. Miss Bobby Oliver, Mama, love you. I took her class in LA.
Right.
And did a showcase. And from there, I kept getting booked, and I love it. And my philosophy was don't never quit. You know, so I ain't say never quit. Plus, I got a real messed up life, you know?
Okay.
You know, every time you go through things, you got to turn into comedy, laughter. You know, some people turn to liquor and drugs and cocaine, all that type of stuff. Man, I just turned to laughter.
Right there.
That's right.
Awesome. So, you want to tell your fans what you got going on, upcoming events, shows you got coming?
Shows that are coming this weekend, tomorrow, Friday, February 9th and 10th. You can catch me at the Irvine Improv.
There you go.
I'll be hosting and opening up for D. Ray Davis, host of Hip Hop Squares.
There you go.
So come on out there and catch. It's gonna be a real fun event. I'd love to see you, Orange County, y'all come out.
You got any DVDs or CDs or anything you got coming out? Or
Man, I don't have no DVDs or CVDs. I was on an episode of First 48 or something.
There you go.
I think I'm just playing.
Yeah, I was agreeing when I was like, we good, we in.
Nah, I don't have no DVDs, no famous DVDs,
Soon,
no
though,
Netflix
soon.
specials. Yeah.
Soon, when you see this guy, man, he make, again, I feel like every episode
That's
we
right.
we have the same stuff. I feel like the comics say the same, not
Right.
the same thing, but they start from like what you said.
Right, that's right.
And I feel like for me, it's like my cheek always hurts when I'm with you guys.
Hey, well,
Laugh
since
all
we're
the
talking
time.
to the camera, I'll take a Netflix, a Hulu, or
There you go. Tell
what they
them.
got the YouTube stream.
Tell them.
I'll take whatever.
Yes.
Man, I'll take this cell phone. I'll do my show
There
on
you
this
go.
cell phone.
There you go.
Whatever it takes, you know.
So any social media outlet that you can give them to follow you, Instagram?
Instagram, man, that's the way to follow me, man. Instagram on IG, I'm comedian Al Greene with an E on the end. Don't forget the E on the end.
See, man, when I heard that Mr. Al Greene was going to be, I'm thinking of, the
Love and happiness. Mm-hmm. That's what he was thinking about.
That's what I was
wasn't
thinking about.
it? That one bar, like that's all I
That's
got.
it.
One bar.
One bar. That was the one good
That's right.
bar. That was the one good bar.
That's right.
Well, Mr. Comedy Al Greene with the E, thank you so much, man. It was
I
a pleasure.
appreciate you, man.
Hopefully we'll get to do it again sometime.
Right on.
All right, man.
All right
You
now.
Talking to brother, right? You good?
All right now.
man. Good. We'll see you, brother.
All right.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Wah!
Hey Mike,
What's up?
you see tons of people after your shows every month. What do you guys talk about?
Actually, strange you asked that. After every show, everyone always asks me the same exact question.
Mike, how do you get so much volume in those bangs?
First, you drizzle.
Oh yeah. Then you sprizzle. Then you sizzle. Oh yeah, feel that burn, baby.
Mike, you better not be getting hairspray on my flat iron again.
I'm not! I'm taking a dump! Leave me alone!
It's hard. Yeah, give it up for that. One Mexican, and there's a house full of Mexicans. Just one Mexican, give it up for me being Mexican. It's tough being Mexican. Because when you're Mexican, you got to have all kind of identification on you at all times. When you're white, all you need is an American Express card. That's all you need. You know what American Express card is to a Mexican? It's a green card. Except our slogan goes, you will get sent home without it. And I'm tired of black people talking about how they get racially discriminated. Because we get racially discriminated too. Think about it. We're the only people on the planet that got to run from two different types of police. When we run from the black and whites and the green and whites. Why are the black people complaining? They only got one police, we got two. Because all these songs tell us how we're supposed to treat our women. Exactly. That's what I will do. I will proceed. And these songs like Kokomo used to piss me off.
Why?
Because it was a song to take women to an extravagant island that doesn't even exist. I want to take a woman, I want to listen to a song about places that do exist. Broke places. And my version of Kokomo would go like this. Barstow and Banning, baby, let's go tanning. In Rialto, Bontucky, maybe we'll get lucky. In San Bernardino, Vincino, baby, why don't we go where it's nice and dark? Way down in Echo Park.
All right, guys, we are back here at Inside the Laughter, and my next guest, ladies and gentlemen, killed it tonight. Mr. Rick Rome is in the house. Oh, he's taking off his coat. What's going on, sir? Let's have a seat. Let's have a seat.
Let's have a seat.
Yeah. So, you had a good show tonight, yes?
Yeah,
Every night's a good show with you.
I loved it.
It was awesome.
I absolutely loved it. It was so great.
Lord have mercy.
I like next time I do comedy here, I have to wear a condom.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I don't impregnate somebody.
There you go. We're gonna go right into the first question, and that question is:
Because people will tell you that they're pregnant and it's not yours.
well, that is your fault? Is it your kid? Perhaps. Okay.
When I do comedy, Maury has to be in the audience.
He is not the father. So, real quickly, man, can you tell your fans, your audience members out there, how you got started in comedy, man?
I started because I wanted to be Maury's wife. That's the reason why I started. No, I didn't start because of that. I started because my baby mom was a she on me. So I had to talk about her scandalous
There you go. Well,
people that aren't me.
she's hurt. She's hurt. She's hurt.
And that's why I started.
There you go. It's definitely different than everybody else. So
Everybody else
there you
started
go.
because they wanted to be famous.
That's it.
I started because she's
There you go. There you go. Okay, question. Tell your people where you gonna be next. Where you gonna be next? Where's the next show?
I'll be everywhere.
Can you be specific so you know where to go?
Okay, go to bars.
There you go. If you go to any bars,
Yeah.
he will be there. Mr. Rick Rome, ladies and gentlemen. My man. Come on, let's bring it on in. Give me some love. My man. All right. And we gonna see y'all later. I told you it's a crazy crowd up in this joint. Peace.
So stop dressing like you're going to a funeral. If you want to get noticed by the ladies this summer, you gotta wear something noticeable. You gotta wear the right color. It's Metro! Whatever. Just another Metro Monday.
With Ace Guillen!
All right, how's everybody doing? Tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Ace. Never better. My name's Ace. I am Latino. I don't know if most of you can tell just by looking at me. I wasn't always Mexican. I just got bit by one as a kid. And it's weird. You stay that way. Poor, generationally poor. I don't know how many people have had that problem. It's just passed down from generation. My grandpa on his deathbed was like, "Mijo, here, I leave you nothing." Thanks, Grandpa. I'm so poor, I wouldn't know how to be rich. Like, does anybody know that? Like, that feeling where it's like, if I won $100 million, I would look at that as 100 million things I could buy at a dollar store. When I was a little kid, I grew up in Nevada, and when I was a little kid, I was like, I'm going to save my money. When I grow up, I'm going to move out of Nevada. And I did. When I turned 18, I saved up just enough money to move out of Nevada and into the ghetto. If you never lived there, I'll tell you, it's exactly the same. It's just that the ghetto is louder. That's it. We had neighbors that fought upstairs every single night, and the wife just sounded like a car alarm. All I would hear is her up there yelling, going, "What? What? What? Hell no! Hell no! Hell no! Sometimes I just want to run upstairs and be like, "Shut up!" Walls are paper thin. Pretty sure the lady next door is masturbating all the time. Either that or she's flying a remote control airplane. All I hear is that's a lot of loop-de-loops. Growing up, too, my dad, he's like hardcore Latino dad, you know? And he only let us watch movies with Mexican actors in the movies. He used to let us watch Star Wars. I'm like, "Hey, Pop, how come you let us watch Star Wars?" He's like, "Chewbacca's Mexican." Why would you think that? He's like, "Look at him, mijo. He's brown. He's hairy. He doesn't speak English. He's a good mechanic. Everybody calls him Chewy." So he's rolling his R's. He's all. My dad also watches those movies where they remake the show or the movie with black actors, like The Honeymooners, and they had Cedric the Entertainer. He likes those movies. I don't know. It's weird. They're weird movies to me. I always look at them and trip out on them because they just remake them. Man. I read an article they were going to remake the movie Scarface, starring 50 Cent. I was like, whoa, that would be like us Latinos remaking Roots, man. Can you imagine that movie? Just a little Mexican guy in a field getting whipped. He's like, what's your name, boy? Ignacio! We could remake Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but it'll be called like Carlos and the Chicle Factory. You guys got cool superheroes too. White people have Batman, Superman, black people have Cage, Blade, Greenland. We got Zorro. His superpower, he's a tagger. He just writes a Z on the wall.
All my girl cousins are into Morrissey. How many Mexican chicks are into Morrissey in here? Come on. Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. He's got the sideburns. Man, I hate all my chola cousins, all the girls. They shave their face off and draw it back on. I'm like... see them break a sweat so I can see their face look like a Picasso painting. You know what I mean? I hate the 80s. Everybody in the 80s sounded the same. They all sound like Morrissey or Robert Smith of The Cure and stuff. They all got the runny mascara up there singing. I don't know what it is about you. Gay. I like music where bands are back on drugs, like Green Day, and like you could tell they were coming off this stuff because Billy Joe's like tweaking out on stage, even on a slow song. He's all. Another turning point. I just want to go watch that cartoon where that frog is just all, when your room looks kind of weird and you wish you weren't here, just close your eyes and that's even worse. No, you know who I do like too is Dave Matthews. He's like the Barry White for white people, dude. It's crazy. Like he could be singing about his Mexican maid and everybody's just like, hey, that's a pretty song. You know what I mean? He's up there just going, I got a housemaid. She cleans my house for me. She does the dishes. She even does but when she's talking, I don't know what she's saying. She keeps on talking and it sounds just like she's playing. She speaks Spanish and I cannot understand it, but when she's talking it sounds like she's a rapadapactate. Then she says
Alright guys, Allen G Moser back right here at Inside the Laughter, and we got the headliner guys, and this guy was crazy off the hook. Not only this guy had great comedic skills, but he also is a guitar player, singer, and many other things. We're gonna bring him in. Mr. Ace is in the house, guys. Yes. And I also on a personal note, right? You did a few different comedians and well, not comedians, but actors and actresses.
Yeah. Freaking anybody. I mean,
Give
pretty
one.
much
Just
in
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead. Give one.
Kermit the Frog here.
This is Bob Guillen.
Hi, ho, come with the frog here. I don't think he does it better than me. I'm sorry. All right, let's sit down, man. Let's relax, man. Let's relax, man. Looking great, man.
Thank you.
What kind of coat is that?
Bro, this is the
Versace?
Cole's clearance rack.
Is it Versace? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's the only expensive coat I know. I have no idea.
Snatchy, I guess, the knockoff.
There you go. Well, hey, man, I'm sure your fans are wanting to know, how did you get started into comedy or even music, if that's the case? 'Cause you can look at both.
Music was a serious thing. That was because a girl left me.
Oh, see,
And I picked up a guitar and I started writing like I love you songs, and no one cares. And then comedy I stumbled onto because when I was in college, my roommate was a comedian, and I started writing jokes for him. We went to go do a show, or he went to go do a show, I should say, and the guy that ran the show said, "Yeah, there's no comedians here, just your friend." And he goes, "I know you write jokes." He goes, "Why don't you go open up for him?" So that's how I got started doing comedy.
Now, quick question: is this guy that you write for? Is he famous now?
No, he's long gone. He quit doing comedy.
Oh, wow.
He's like, he's raising a family somewhere now, and last that I saw.
So I guess we can't say his name because we don't want,
You know what? Yeah, he's actually, I will say his name. We were best friends for many, many
There you
years.
go. Give it to him. Give him a shout out.
Jason Flowers.
Jason Flowers, my man. That's a great name.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah. He was
Jason Flowers.
He was a great comic, but he just decided to leave it all behind.
There it is. But he passed the torch to you, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, obviously, I just bought his DVD. I have not watched it yet. I'm looking very excited to see that DVD and even his CD and stuff like that he has. You want to go ahead and share that with them, how they can pick that up, and then if you have any social media or upcoming events, all the above, man. This is your chance to talk it all.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
If you go to my website, aceguillen.com, ACEGUILLEN.com.
You're gonna have to spell it because it's, everything.
Yeah, it's a complicated name. But if you go to my website, you can pick it up. You can actually pick up the CDs.
There you go.
I have a free musical CD. That's a free download. I have two different comedy CDs. One is a stand-up with musical stand-up comedy. The other is just the music track. So what you hear.
That's what I'm interested in because this man can play. This man can sing. And I was just telling him when I heard him for the first time, he was playing like some Cure song. And the man, I mean, that's how I kind of learned how to sing a little bit was from that guy. But when I heard it, I was like, man, I don't know, is this guy, is he singing for real? Is he playing? I don't know. And then as he got more into different of the songs, this guy got some chops, man. He can sing, he can play for sure 100%. And of course, funny as heck, my cheeks are still hurting. They're hurting. So, any upcoming shows that?
Upcoming shows, I'm all over the map. I do a ton of different things all over the country. So again, if you go to my website, there's a calendar that's updated frequently.
Check this guy out.
The DVDs, by the way, are exclusive. I sell them only at shows. I don't sell them online. Yeah.
I got mine. Sorry about y'all.
Only because people kept asking more for the DVD than the CD, so I decided to sell CDs online and DVDs in shows only. So,
I got the connect, right?
there you go.
All right. Well, guys, man, Mr. Ace, thank you, brother. It was a pleasure. Glad to have you back on the show again. We have it again?
Yes,
Do it again?
absolutely.
All right. Yes, guys, we'll see you a little bit. Throw it in, bring it in. My man.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Inside the Laughter. Bye.